Hello, everyone. Welcome back to your Skup Saturdays. I know it's been a long time. If you haven't seen my other video, I planned on bringing it back, and here we are now. Again, if you haven't seen that video, I will just briefly explain what's going to be going on. So basically, it's going to be less of forum submissions and more of my own personal thoughts and stuff, I guess. Not going to be too personal on this thing. I'm not going to dump my whole life on it, but, you know, definitely going to be talking more about just things and such that I like or dislike. And today, we're going to be talking about umbrellas. Okay, I know it's a little weird, okay? But because recently, right, I was walking home, right, and then it was raining. You know, I had my umbrella, I was prepared, but I swear to you, umbrellas like do not work half the time. I don't know what it is. I am holding it up and I don't know. It's more like a space thing. Like, you hold it up and you feel like you only have like a quarter of the umbrella to cover yourself with because the middle, you know, you get separated. And if you want to hold it like right above you, you know, you're still gonna get rain on you. So I feel like the whole umbrella doesn't give you the coverage, only like a portion of it ever gives you any like protection from the rain. And if you want a bigger umbrella, you're gonna have to like carry this long umbrella if you're walking, and just it's so annoying to carry around because it's so long, and you have to like drag it with you, or like, you know, use it as a walking stick if you feel like being a little silly with it. Just annoying to have a long umbrella if you want that actual coverage, you know. Just like, I feel like they could do it way better than how it's built right now. Oh, and like another thing too, like on that rainy day, it was like really windy, right? And my umbrella literally flipped inside out 2 times, like in a row, as I was walking, which I genuinely feel like there should be some protection against that at least, because it kept happening. Like, it wasn't just a one-off thing, it always happens. And really annoying. I mean, kind of just gotta put your umbrella into the wind to like push it back inside out. But I still think that's like something that should probably be a part of the design, like anti-wind. Also, I'm dying right now. I just think that it's really stupid how it flipped twice. Not just once, but twice. Okay, also, it's time for me to leave this place. Yeah, I just think umbrellas are really stupid, and maybe I just have like a really cheap and bad umbrellas and do nothing for me. But I don't know, it seems like every time I use an umbrella, it just happens to still get me wet, or like literally flip inside out and break in some shape or form. Well, since the round kind of ended, I'm just gonna cut to when the next round starts. Okay, bye-bye now, bye-bye. Okay, we're back. I just don't really feel like talking in the lobby since it's just a minute of being in the lobby, and I'd rather shoot zombies while I talk. So that's why I always cut it whenever the round ends, because just to like have some things to do while I'm talking, it just helps me talk, I guess. If that makes any sense to you. Yeah, I kind of forgot what I was talking about, but I'm just gonna jump into like the size of umbrellas and how annoying they can be, especially when they're big. Like, you know, you want a big umbrella so you can have enough space to be under the umbrella and be covered mostly by the umbrella. But when it's too big, it just starts becoming impractical. Like, to get inside your house, you know, you gotta like stick it out all the way and then somehow reach to the end of the umbrella to pull it back, And then, especially when getting into like smaller doors, it's so annoying. And when you have people behind you, like going inside like a public area, you're gonna be disruptive with your big umbrella in their face, trying to pull it back and like make it incompress so you can take it inside. And then it's gonna be super wet, and you're gonna have this little snail trail of like rainwater following you, and it's just gonna make a big mess. And honestly, just annoying. Which I feel like there should just be like a countermeasure to that. And honestly, there has to be like some product, because umbrellas I don't think have changed in like thousands of years since they were first created. Also, I should not thrown it there. That was a bad decision. Yeah, they're spawning on me now. Oh no. Okay, I don't want to die to these guys. There's no way I don't die. Okay, I'm fine. Just need to heal real quick. Just need to heal, and I won't die. Oh, okay. Oh my god, I'm gonna die again. Dude, I'm dying. I'm dying. I'm trying to talk about my umbrellas and I'm dying. Okay, I think I'm fine. I just need ammo somewhere. I think there's like ammo over here. No. Okay, I'm just gonna die, I guess. Dude. Oh, I'm literally dead. I'm literally dead. There's like 0% chance I survive this. Dude, if I didn't waste my medikit at that little spot over there, like right here, that would have been fine. Oh my, dude, the tank is right there. Okay. There's literally nothing I could have done there. I guess I'm just a zombie now. Whatever. Okay, to be fair, I don't really remember what I was talking about because I was getting like obliterated by the zombies and it made me completely forget like everything I was saying. But I don't know, just on the topic of umbrellas, dude, like I just wish they were easier to put away. Like, because you know, you can close the umbrella, but if you really want it to be like compact, you know, gotta like twist it around and like get your hands all wet just to close the umbrella fully. And like, you know, not have to deal with it being open and like flapping around while you take it with you, you know? It could really just be like an easier way to like put them away, but no, you have to go through the struggle of wrapping it up and such. Like, I just think it's really stupid how it's made like that, I guess. I just think that it really couldn't be that hard to at least make an umbrella that, you know, it's at least easy to put away, you know, because you're going to be like putting it away a lot, especially during rainy seasons. So, you know, make it practical or something. I don't know. Okay, well, round's over. Everybody go home. Dude, I should probably start writing like script for these because I keep forgetting what I was talking about previously because the intermission takes like 3 minutes and then I just completely forget. But like, you know, just whatever, I guess. I just so angry and mad about that day and other days too where I have to use my umbrella to walk home or, you know, get out of home. I just think that umbrellas have been around for so long and how they're still impractical till this day, really. They've barely changed over the years. And just the fact that we just, you know, accept how like bad these are, you know, and we just kind of like live with it. And, you know, with how easily they break too, like again with like the wind stuff, they just break because the wind's so strong when it's raining that the umbrella just flips and oh no, the metal just gets bent and you can't put it back. Nope, it's stuck like that forever and it'll be scarred with the wind. I really just don't get how they just can't put a little durability in the metal. And another thing, like the metal inside the umbrella rusts. So the umbrella that's gonna be outside in the rain all the time is rustable. Like, unless my umbrellas are just that cheap, I just don't get why you'd use iron for an umbrella, like, you know, that's supposed to be in the rain, and that's going to get wet, which will obviously cause rusting, which, I mean, I guess it would probably cost more. That's probably why they're not doing it, because, you know, they gotta save their pretty pennies, and we gotta save our pretty pennies too, because you know they're gonna charge you a lot for that. But, you know, I don't know, like, at this point, it's just kind of on purpose to make you, I don't know, buy another umbrella, because the way they're always, like, breaking, I cannot believe that this is supposed to be in the concerns of the consumer, in quotation marks, you know? No, I just want an umbrella that's actually practical to use and not like a burden to, you know, like the rain already is a burden, but you know, then you have to use an umbrella and that's even worse, you know? Like, rainy days aren't even that bad, but when you have to go outside to go somewhere or like, you know, coming out of work or school, like, just out of all the weather products, in my opinion, the umbrella is probably the worst. Just to use in general. I don't know. I guess it's also hard to change something that's already been normalized, you know? People don't like change, so if you try to change something like, I guess, iconic as an umbrella, you know, not everyone's gonna be behind that, but like, you know, I think it's just necessary for umbrellas to be better than what they are now, you know? They can do so much, yet they do so little, and really, it comes to a point where it's probably just on purpose, you know? They do these things for your money, that's all they do it for, you know? Usually when they're selling something, it's for money, you know? Unless, you know, someone has like a passion for umbrellas, but then they would actually make, you know, an umbrella that works good, not the same old impractical umbrella that barely works for day-to-day use. Like, I'll use my umbrella for like a day, and I already encountered all the issues I was talking about from earlier. I just think it's really stupid, that's a thing. But yeah, I think I've talked enough. That's kind of just all I needed to say about umbrellas. It's just, it was stupid, silly little thing to rant about, but just because of what happened recently with the rain, really just inspired me to do this. But yeah, thank you guys for watching all the way through. I really appreciate it, listening to me ramble about dumb stuff like this. And if you want to send me anything on the forum, because that's still a thing, by the way, it's not going anywhere. But I'll see you guys next Saturday. Thanks for watching. Bye-bye.